Retail. What are the main products and services of retail? The category are divided in alcohol, which includes the wines, beers, spirits, books and stationery, which includes printing, cards, paper, pens, and writing materials. Then is the chemist and drugstores, which includes beauty products, toiletries, and cosmetics. Then is the clothing, the baby wear and nursery goods, children's, ladies, and men's wear, fashion accessories, workwear, schoolwear, maternity wear, leatherwear, sportwear, etc. Then is it dyed goods, which includes the wallpaper, paint, hardware, ironmongery, and doors. Then is the electric goods, which includes the computer, hardware, computer software, white goods, brown goods, and audiovisual. Then is the finance, the banking, insurance, credit, building societies. Then is the footwear, children's, ladies, men's shoes, and sports shoes, and shoes repairs. The next step is the foodstuffs and the consumables, which includes the grocery, butchery, and poultry, bakery, etc. The flowers, plants, gardening equipment. Then is the household and textiles, which includes the household linens, pictures and frames, lining, drapers, glassware, bedding. Then is the music and films, the records, CDs, musical instruments. Then is the rentals, that are the television and films, and the games. For sports equipment are the camping and outdoor goods, leisure goods, bicycle and cycle accessories. Then is the restaurants, and for last are the restaurants and takeaway foods, that are the traditional foods, international foods, and the snacks. And then is the main participants, which is the top 6, that are Walmart, Amazon.com, Costco Wholesale Corporation, Alibaba, PLC Tesco, and Carrefour.
The following events have had an impact in the retail industry evolution. The first event was the trading of animals plenty of years ago. Then the introduction of accounting methods. The next event was a pretty interesting one, was the first cash register. Then credit cards appeared in the market, and the next event was maybe the most significant for our nowadays retail industry, and this is the holiday events, where the retail stores lower their prices and increase their volume sales. The next events were basically the introduction of the electronic cash registers, the creation of malls, the introduction of barcodes, and then we get to the present retail, that it's basically the online retail industry, that it will also be the future retail industry.
Costco is an American multinational corporation which operates a chain of membership-only warehouse clubs. It's a multi-billion-dollar global retailer with warehouse club operations in 8 countries. With hundreds of locations worldwide, Costco provides a wide selection of merchandise. The company's first location opened in 1976 under the Price Club name in San Diego, California. Originally serving only small businesses, the company found it could achieve far greater buying clout by also serving a selected audience of non-business members. With that change, the growth of the warehouse club industry was off and running. In 1983, the first Costco warehouse location was opened in Seattle. Costco became the first company ever to grow from 0 to $3 billion in sales in less than 6 years. When Costco and Price Club merged in 1993, the combined company, operating under the name Price Costco, had 206 locations generating $16 billion in annual sales. As of 2015, Costco was the second largest retailer in the world after Walmart. And as 2016, Costco was the world's largest retailer of choice, prime beef, organic foods, chicken, and wine. Costco main competitors are Walmart, Amazon, Home Depot, Target, Kmart, Lowe's, and Sam's. Home Depot is an American home improvement supplies retailing company that sells tools, construction products, and services. Home Depot was founded in 1978 by now billionaires Arthur Blank and Bernie Marcus, along with help from banker Kaylan Gunn and merchandising expert Pat Fora. The Home Depot proposition was to build home improvement superstores larger than any other competitor's facilities. After nearly a year developing its first store, Home Depot opened its first 2 locations in Atlanta the following year. On September 1981, Home Depot went public on the NASDAQ and raised $4.93 million. In 1989, Home Depot became the largest home improvement store in the United States, surpassing Lowe's. Today, Home Depot is the world's largest home improvement retailer with nearly 400,000 orange-blooded associates and more than 200,000 stores in the US, Canada, and Mexico. Typically, stores today average 105,000 square feet of indoor retail space, interconnected with an e-commerce business that offers more than 1 million products for the DIY customer, professional contractors, and the industry's largest installation business for the do-it-for-me customer service. Home Depot's main competitors are Target, Lowe's, JCPenney, Walmart, Amazon, Costco, Best Buy, and Staples.
With horizontal analysis and vertical analysis, we can infer the trend analysis of the companies. Costco has positive industry trends because we can observe the income statement of Costco that the revenue is increasing 9.73% in 2017 to 2018. In the aspect of vertical analysis, as we can see, cost of revenue is 87% and gross profit is 13%. Cost of revenue is much higher than gross profit, which means they expended more than what they sell. Second, Home Depot also, according to the income statements, the revenue is increasing 6.67% year to year, and the trend of Home Depot is positive. The aspect of vertical analysis, we got the data of Home Depot, which is the cost of revenue is 66% and gross profit is 34%. So the cost of revenue is also higher than gross profit, but it is not that much like Costco. Home Depot has more equivalent percentage than Costco. So Home Depot has more stable income than Costco.
The following chart shows the financial ratios of our two companies, which shows the results of 2019 and 2017. But in this video, we're just going to explain our results in 2018. In our first part, we have the current ratio, which is how many times they can pay short-term debt with their current assets. What we can see at first is that Home Depot has a better current ratio than Costco, with 1.17, leaving Costco in 1.02. The next ratio is the days to sell inventory, that is, how long your inventory lays in your company, which is expressed in days. Here we can see that Costco, with a 0.08, has a better sell inventory than Home Depot with 0.19. The financial ratio of gross profit margin shows the percentage the company earns after paying cost of goods sold. Here we can see that Home Depot has a better percentage than Costco with 34% and Costco with 13%. Finally, we have the inventory turnovers, which explains days to sell all their inventory. Here we can see that Home Depot has a better inventory turnover than Costco with 7.98 and Costco with 13.56.
Well, so now we are going to do a prospective analysis for our two retail companies. And the first step for our prospective analysis is to get the growth rate. And basically, to get the growth rate, we have a little formula. To get the growth rate, you basically need to get your total revenue of 2018 and divide it the total revenue of 2018 by the total revenue of 2017, and to that result you need to subtract 1. The result of that will be used to get the total revenue of 2019. And to get you use the formula total revenue of 2018 times 1 plus the growth rate. Well, and here you can see the projected total revenue for 2019 for Home Depot. The next step is to get the gross profit percentage margin, and basically to get that, it's a very simple division between the total revenue of 2018 and the gross profit for 2018. That division will give you this percentage. That percentage you will need to multiply it by the total revenue and you will get the gross profit. Once you get the gross profit, you just need to make the subtraction of the total revenue and the gross profit to get the cost of revenue. The next step is to calculate the percentage the Home Depot will invest on your selling general and administrative cost. And basically to do that, you just need to get your 2018 selling and general administrative and divide it by the 2018 total revenue, and that will give you this percentage. And you just need to multiply your total revenue projected times this rate percentage, and you will get the projected selling general and administrative expense. Next step in prospective analysis is basically to get this rate, which is the interest expense rate. In order to get that, you can use this little formula that is your 2018 interest expense divided by the long-term debt of the Home Depot in 2018. You can get that information from the balance sheet of the company you're analyzing. And basically, for this project, we made an assumption, and that assumption is that the interest expense will be the same in 2019 than it was in 2018. Again, it's just an assumption we must make in order to make this model a very easy model of financial analysis. Well, and now in the final steps in a projected financial income statement for Home Depot, basically what you need to do is get your income before taxes. In order to get that, you can use this formula, which is with the projections you have for 2019, you get your gross profit and you subtract the selling, general, and administrative projected, and also you need to subtract the interest expense projected for 2019. That will give you your income before taxes. Now, when you have your projected income before taxes, you need to multiply that for your tax rate, which in this projection we determined that the tax rate will be 30%, and we got this number. Basically, this is what Home Depot will give to the government by taxes. And to get the net income, which you can find also right here, which will be all the money that Home Depot would earn in our projection for 2019, you just need to get your income before taxes and subtract the income tax expense. That will give you your net income. So the other company we are analyzing is Costco, and we are going to do a prospective analysis for them. I will not explain you the process because I did that for Home Depot. What I want you to know is that Costco has a lower growth rate, and because of that, they also have less net income at the end of the prospective analysis. So, well, in conclusion, maybe it's better to invest in Home Depot than in Costco.